and listen to the pleasant sounds of Juneau. That would be folks going down the gangway. They actually put a halt on debarkation. They had to move the gangway from deck 2 to deck 3 because of the tides. Anyway, so we are down at, not all the way at the AJ dock, fortunately. We're at the one next to that. So we can peek out our balcony to the left and see town down there. So we're not super far, but not super close. If we would get our lean on this way, we might be able to see the AJ dock around the corner. But anyway, you know what I mean? Good morning officially from Juneau.
Yeah.
We are going to start our morning off with some breakfast.
Shocking, right?
Yeah. Now, we were hoping to hit the dining room, but the dining room was only open from 6:30 to 8, so an hour and a half to get breakfast. It is past that now.
A little bit past that, yeah.
So we're going to wander up to the buffet area. There's burritos, there's omelets, there's buffet. So we'll get some food and then see what kind of adventures we get into today.
Yeah.
That's all
it's a nice chilly day out there, but it's not too cold.
Yeah, weather's looking good. Temperatures upper 50s.
56, I think, right now.
I can deal with that.
It's supposed to be 60 later.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I can wear shorts.
No, you can't.
All right, let's get some food.
All right.
Deck 9.
Lido.
You have that.
Breakfast acquired. I didn't see any oatmeal, so we both decided to go with cereal today. Psh. So hey, we are done with breakfast. We are back in the cabin, and it is bedtime.
No, it's not.
Good night.
It's
See you
not
tomorrow.
bedtime. It's time to go out and explore Juneau.
That's right. And we're trying to always come up with ideas of things we haven't done before.
Yeah.
One thing, actually, I think it was somebody in our Facebook group recommended, was to try to check out Glacier Gardens. So, you know, we're into that nature.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. And they do what sounds like guided, it's called the Rainforest Adventure Tours. It's like a 90-minute tour. I think it's about $30. And you get to learn stuff from people who are actually experts and know what they're talking about when they look at plants and trees and stuff.
It's pretty beautiful. I've seen pictures of it, so I'm excited to take all the photography.
Yes, please. But I think we're also going to do something interesting, which is taking the city bus system over there, because it's kind of over by the airport.
Like 35 minutes away.
Yeah. So Google Transit, actually, if you Google up your destination and hit the little bus icon, it's pretty good about showing you where to meet your bus, what bus line to take, and how to get there. So we're going to do that.
Thrifty.
Yeah, it's like $2 per person per way to ride the bus. So $4 there, $4 back. That sounds doable.
Comes what, like every half hour or so?
I think so.
Yeah.
So anyway, we are going to roll out and have an adventure. Why
Yay. More Juneau.
not? Yeah. 8:30 p.m. back on board. Yes, now we get to go down the rickety ramp, make all this noise. Yeah, there's a slight mistiness to the air. Not too bad. It's just going to be a little overcast, which, hey, it's good for walking.
Fresh air.
So we are at B Dock today. I see Splendor down here in port and another smaller ship there actually in between us. Let's take a peek at our map here. All right, so we are at, I guess, the Franklin Dock, which I think is also called B Dock. I guess it's actually the Silver Sea Silver Muse is at that dock, and then Splendor is at that dock. Now we are going downtown. Yeah, National Geographic Venture, little Rushmore, little Silver Sea peeking through back there. Oh, we're nature spotting already. Right here off the dock, a little chunky boy.
Oh, it's cute.
Hey.
I've never seen him just right here.
No. Well, not, you know, this close and flappy.
Look how beautiful. It's like, I know, right?
Oh.
Bye.
Bye. Here's where you can grab all those last minute tours. We are pressing onward. Man, there's that crab line. That's got to be good stuff. Man, there's a lot of stuff to learn about out here. Local airlines. Ravens! Are you a representative of Alaska Airlines, sir? Well, we made it out to the main road, and we're actually going to cross here at Main Street. The transit center is within view. Downtown Transit Center. All right, we are looking for the number 4 bus. I think the 4 or the 3 will both get you where you need to go. Or just follow the Google directions. So right here next to the police station. Okay, the actual bus waiting area is closed, but the buses are just running by the front here.
You guys going downtown?
All right, number 4 bus. Let's do it.
That's a good look.
I know. All right, we're all set. I think it's about a 35-minute ride over there, so we'll see you when we get there. We have made it to the Glacier Gardens stop. There we go, just a few hundred feet from the bus stop, Glacier Gardens Rainforest Adventure. Ooh, we get a little bit of nature in just on the way up to the place here. Well, we got a little map as you come up. 50 acres of gardens. Ooh, very pretty. I bet we can find some moss here.
Okay,
all right, we're all signed in and getting started.
In 1984, there was a mudslide. It was all wrecked. It was ruined, and it stayed that way for about 10 or so years. We started by making settling ponds and cleaning up the logs around here. He ended up backing into a tree, which dented the excavator.
Oh, no.
He was so angry that he just picked up that tree and slammed it back down in the mud. And there he saw it. The trunk reminded him of petunia baskets from his garden.
Wow, lots of those little trees there.
Fried veil comes in white and pink. Things like this really relieve that pressure off the mountain. And we lay these streams of geotextile too, so they aren't eroding the place.
Oh, wow.
There's plenty up here. And those beautiful leaping birches, you can tell because they look kind of sad.
We found some moss.
Keep an eye out, you might catch them all.
These flower towers she's telling us about.
Kind of work with. This right here is one of them. It's going all the way up the mountain. First, you guys get first pick because you're here. Wait.
Well, it's time for a little tram ride. Nature digging, all that photography. So we're learning a little about, I guess, Steve, the founder. He built this little island over here for his wife. Lots of history and cool stuff. I like the little, what should you call them, the flower towers.
Flower towers, yeah. They're beautiful. Never would have thought to do that, honestly.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Can everyone hear me fine?
Got our guide, Dan.
Please ask to keep all your body parts inside the vehicle at all times. There's some plants here that you don't want to meet. If you have any questions, feel free. I'll stop. You guys can ask whatever questions you want.
Oh, devil's glove.
With all the thorns on it. Those thorns go in. They're barbed like a porcupine quill or a fish hook, and they don't come back out. Here on your right is Steve's rock. I think they explained that rock on your way up to the tram there. That's the rock that started all the upside down flower towers. This is the bottommost of the 5 settling ponds we have. One of the coldest towers in Alaska.
Flower tower shower.
These little heart-shaped plants are called beard tongue lily. And this big, huge, waxy plant is also a lily. It's called skunk cabbage. That's called an artist conch, or more aptly called bear breads or blueberries. That's 4 different kinds of blueberries. You have currants. As you see on your left, we just passed the 200-foot elevation marker, and up here on your right, this concave rock wall here. About 10,000 years ago, that was actually oceanside. It's over 300 years old.
Oh, and it got blown over.
You notice how the root system is flat instead of having taproots going down. The roots in the trees here go out instead of down. We only have about a foot of topsoil. And you see how fast the forest is reclaiming that tree. It's been down about 12 years now.
Oh, I see.
It's
Yeah, the
already
trees
got
are coming up
apple
out of it.
forest growing right on top of it. Kind of a jelly-filled donut cake. That happened by the tree growing up over a rock, and it just uprooted the rock and let go of the rock and went rolling down the hill somewhere. Notice over here on your right how thin the undergrowth is. It's because it's only receiving about 20% of the sunlight that's coming down. To balance those logs, there's no nails, no spikes, no nothing. It's all pressure that holds those logs together.
That's funny how they built the roads through here.
Got the seismographs all over the state.
20% grade
all these beautiful flowers. You're not. Here on the left is a pretty picture of the road system we just came up on.
Oh, it stopped for half a second so we can see this crazy road coming up here. That's amazing.
Yeah, there's the grit and gravel and stuff as it moves along. Slowly sands that rock down. Please don't stand up until I come to a full stop, and then we'll exit the vehicle on our left here.
Well, we've driven up to 580 feet, and then he says we can take this little trail. It's going to take us to 600 feet. We just walked up 600 feet. Okay, we walked up 20 feet. That's how math works. Oh, wow, I like this little boardwalk system. Get all kinds of views. I think he said of the Gastineau Channel. I believe that looks down toward the Gastineau Channel. We can't quite see the cruise ships from here. And then this is over toward the airport. Okay, this side kind of looks off toward like a developed part of town down here. I guess this is kind of considered, I don't know if you call this downtown by the airport, or if you call the area by the cruise port downtown. Can you have two downtowns? Spin from the top of the world. 600 feet above Juneau. I can hear helicopters and stuff down there. Here's where they keep their D's, on top of the world.
You feel the fireweed?
Oh, over there in the distance. All right, let's get our fireweed zoom on. Yeah, you got much closer with your camera than I did with mine. Boom. They even have hanging moss in the trees. Oh, it's paradise. Well, let's continue this trail back down to our ride. Oh, nice. Musical photo op. Cool big rocks. Alright, time to head down from 580 feet. Ooh, I feel so much smarter now. I learned a lot. Will I remember it?
This was a waterfall. Well, it is a waterfall, but it sprung a leak, so we had to shut it off.
Oh, gotcha. They had to turn the waterfall off. Well, let's come back inside the visitor center, shall we? Wow. So much nature in here, too. Cute little coffee shop. Oh man, they got souvenirs, all kinds of beverages. Oh, Steve is actually out here in the visitor center too. Ah, there goes Steve disappearing into the distance. That is. There's the eagle nest cam. Got one little branch in the way right there. You can watch the eagle nest cam on YouTube. That's cool. Steve and Cindy. And they have a little guest book and a squirrel who takes tips. Oh, it's a heart because Dee loves nature so much. You got to go get in the heart now. Nailed it. Sneak peek at the menu. We're going to grab some coffees. I got to get a sneak peek at these snacks over here too. Good gracious. Cookies. M&M cookies. Huckleberry muffins. We got some sugar-free vanilla syrup put into our cups, and now you can choose, oh yeah, right there, dark roast or medium roast. Oh, I don't see creamer up here. We may have to ask them for that.
Medium.
Now we can come enjoy our coffees back here in the flowers. It's a pretty little seating area. Oh, that's a cool one too. All right, well, we're going to have a little wander back to the bus stop. What the heck? We're walking to the bus stop and there's an abandoned NSYNC CD. Somebody said bye-bye-bye to that.
That's a travesty.
Yeah, I think it's just the front artwork.
So was that joke.
Whatever. So there is the bus stop that brought us here. You just have to remember to cross the street because we want to head the other way on the number 4 bus. We have made it back down to the ships. We actually got a little bit of a taxi ride. We made some friends during the tour.
We helped them find the bus this morning.
Yes.
The correct one, and so they came and picked us up from the taxi. It was so sweet.
They called a taxi, and then they got the guy to come pick us up from the bus stop. I'm like, oh gosh.
That was really nice.
All right, so we're down here by Splendor.
Yeah.
Well, we've made it back over to Tracy's. What in the world? Listen to those smells. Can you listen to a smell? No. So king crab is $55 a pound. I've seen it as high as 80 something when we were here before. Let us check out this menu. The line has died down, so we might actually be able to get up in here. Oh, that's their wine and sodas. Oh, there's the red king crab that's $75 a pound. Okay. Well, it is still jumping in here. I don't know if there's a seat to sit, but hey, we've ordered some food. Well, we have found refuge here in the outside covered patio area, so super nice out here. All right, Dee's option has arrived. Would you look, you know, ceviche, if there's a ceviche on the menu, she's usually gonna go for it. So
Shrimp and crab.
Shrimp and crab.
I know it's not like the typical thing you'd order.
Well, yes.
But neither of us are into like pick
No, we're not into like crab legs necessarily, but we figure we're gonna get some form of crab into our lives.
It looks healthy.
Well, this ceviche is spicy, I gotta tell you. Those little green things in there, them's peppers. Oh, you think? It's some kind of pepper, so it's good. It's got a good flavor to it, but I'm helping Dee eat it. It's real spicy. I'm waiting for my order to come. I ordered something cooked, so mine's taking a little longer. I'll share with her when it comes. I ended up going with what they call the crab cake roll. So it looks like a bunch of mini crab cakes. I kind of thought that it came on a sandwich bun. I'll have to review the menu again, but there we go. Crab cake roll. Update. I went up front to check, and this actually is an order of the mini crab cakes. I guess what they said is they were supposed to have delivered a message when they brought these that the crab cake roll is taking a little bit of extra time. They had to cook some crab meat. This is just kind of like a thanks for waiting. So we get to enjoy these, and then I guess a crab cake roll is still coming. So stay tuned. There's a hunk of sandwich. Okay, so it's 3 of the mini crab cakes with some slaw and some spicy sauce and some stuff. Yeah, that's right. Extra crab meat on top too. Yeah. Whoa, there's some crabby hunks in this thing. Okay. All right, the skies have opened up just a little bit, so we're probably going to put you guys in the pocket, and we'll see you on board. Well, I found a little shelter down here. Looks like they have moved the gangway back to deck 2. All these tidal shifts. I've got to be constantly vigilant. Yeah, everything's all fogged over, clouded up. Let's get back on board. Welcome back. So hey, we made it back on board. We're out in balcony mode. Our friendly harbor seal just made an appearance down there, but I was not fast enough.
I got a picture.
Yeah, we'll see if he comes back and plays. Still a little rainy. Not terrible, but I definitely put my rain jacket on for the walk back. Oh, he's made an appearance, but he's too close to the shore.
I'll be back. You like this area.
Hey! It is dinner time and we are smelling good.
Yeah.
Clean. We're going to the MDR tonight, actually, since we're on an 8-day cruise. This is the one menu that we didn't have last week on our 7-day cruise. So this is the bonus menu.
You don't see this one very often.
No. What are we... Anyway, what excitement. Cool words. Glacier Gardens. That was actually gorgeous.
Beautiful. We didn't do a whole lot of research on it. We kind of wanted to like just see what it was about. But going up the mountain area was cool. The view up there was amazing.
And it was steep. I mean, that was quite the adventure. But it was a smooth ride. And
it was cold up there.
Those upside down trees are kind of cool.
It was cool because we were in like the Tongass National Forest. I kept looking for bears and deer. Didn't see any of them, but it was really, it was a neat place to go. Yeah.
So that's kind of cool if you're feeling like an adventure that's just a little bit out of town. And like I said, I think I mentioned it this morning that there is a ship tour that has that included as part of it, at least on Carnival.
Yeah.
So you can get yourself there like that. But the city bus was, you know,
fun. Is super easy, and you can go a lot of places on the bus too.
Actually, yeah, you can get to the glacier if you want a little extra walking.
The airport, no, Costco.
Yeah, true. We had some folks in there going to Costco.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are going to dinner, so let's go eat some food.
All right.
And hoo-hoo.
Yum.
Down. Welcome back to the Empire Room. Oops, y'all, this is a menu that we had last time. Okay, so this is not the special, but that one is going to come up sometime where we actually have some different stuff to look at. Well, there we go. For our bread, we've got a little baguette excitement. We also have this wheat. No, this is not the cranberry. This is, it's warm. And the butter. Just had the call for showtime. Apparently we ate too quickly the other night, so we missed it. We have snuck back to the cabin for another piece of basking. Of course, as soon as we got out here, we saw our little seal friend again, and he dove under. But we're gonna kill some time. We got some shows and stuff going on later.
So dinner was really good. Like, bread was like piping hot. That was nice. That's always really good. And all the food had really, really good flavor tonight.
Actually, I didn't have any complaints tonight. My pasta was al dente, everything was seasoned well. I even got a banana split.
He did. So it was lovely. And now we're just taking in the nature.
That's what you do.
The nature.
All the nature.
So look, with the nature.
Okay, there it is right there.
Right there. And it's warming up out here actually, which is weird because it's later. That's all.
Updates.
Take it easy.
There's our little upside down floating friend again.
I call him the baby.
So apparently over and over and over again, this little seal just flips, does a little belly floating, and goes back under. I mean, we've come out here at various times and he's just been here.
You get good.
That's about as far in as I can zoom on this camera right now. I got really good shots earlier.
Watching, he's having fun.
Oh. Bye.
He's back.
Looks like the gangways have gotten a little bit too flat out here. The tide's going down, so I think they're going to lift them back up to, looks like deck 3 now. We're gonna watch fascinating machinery at work. So he's parked the one forklift over to the right side to hold it up. Oh, it's a one-man, two forklift operation. Ah, I see. So we're not changing where the gangway is, we're just removing the supplemental platform. Clever. There we go. Boom. New gangway position. Alright, now you execute the same thing with the other gangway. They got this thing down to an art now. Voila! 2 new gangway positions. We are going to head down to a show now. We're going to catch the late Viva Variety show. Oh, good gracious, we just saw a giant whale and it's running away from us. What in the world? Guys, we got to chase this giant whale down. We're whale watching on board the ship. They're going to take the whale in an elevator.
They're like, leave me alone.
Bye, whale. That's cute.
You're cute. So cute. Nice to see that they're bringing like the characters back.
You're seeing bears, whales, I don't know what else.
Yeah, polar bears, regular bears, whales, everything.
Oh yeah, the casino is closed because we are in port. It's actually back on board time now, so we'll be sailing soon. A little card room into the theater. So we are here for Old Soul with Jonathon Timpanelli.
Now he's gonna croon for you, he's gonna swoon for you, he may even moon you on this stage tonight, but when you see him, please put your hands together, go wild and crazy for Jonathon Timpanelli!
Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. Love is all I can give to you. I like doing impressions. These are odd impressions. Christopher Walken. I see skies of blue, clouds of white. Gilbert Gottfried, R.I.P. I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow. But don't forget who's taking you home, and in his arms you're gonna be. Just the way you look tonight. That's life, and I can't deny it. Oh, I ate it up and spit it out.
If you enjoyed the show, make some noise one more time, everyone! Beautiful! Thank you all so much for coming out to Showtime and supporting us tonight.
Well, we were going to go ahead and jump down a deck to the Versailles. We haven't been down here yet. This is kind of like the comedy club, and we've got adult game night. Yeah, it's our first time down here. We can kind of check out the decor a little bit. We may have to come back in here when it's a little brighter. Well, there we go. See some of the artwork and whatnot.
I need everyone to put their right hand up. We are going to do an oath, so I will need you to repeat after me. I promise not to take any pictures or video or audio recording of what happens in here.
Well, it is about 11:15. We actually came back to the cabin to find that we are just kind of chilling. We pulled away from the dock in Juneau and we're just sitting here. We don't seem to be moving at all. And we're not docked. We've obviously rotated because we're looking across to Douglas Island now. But yeah, we're just stationary. Well, correction, we are very slowly rotating. Okay, I mean, we felt the ship vibrate a few times while we were actually watching the show in the main lounge. So I figured we were making some progress, but anyway, slowly getting there.
Hello.
So yeah, we are just very slowly. It's almost 2 hours since we were supposed to have like pulled away from the dock and gone down the channel.
Don't know.
Anyway, we'll keep you updated on our progress to Skagway tomorrow.
Yes.
So yeah, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, we had a good night and it's time to say good night.
Yeah, so the show we saw was really good.
Yeah, I liked that it was like soul singing and comedy and all of that.
Yeah, he was on well, briefly on America's Got Talent.
Doing the eyebrow
He
trick.
could do some fun things with his face, and then the lead in the touring production of School of Rock. And it was just good. He's an amazing singer.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Yeah, then Adult Game Night, it was kind of like a modified version of Quest where you don't take your clothes off, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it was just questions is what it was.
Just
of
little
adult
games.
subjects.
Lots of words that you just shouldn't put in a video.
No,
you know, that
you're
kind
not
of
allowed
stuff.
to, and we wouldn't anyway.
No, true. And now we are ready for bed.
Yeah, it's been a really good day.
I know. So I guess we will see you
Tomorrow.
hopefully in
Somewhere.
Skagway tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.